All right, you asked for more terror, and tonight we're diving deep into the abyss. We have 3 stories for you, each designed to crawl under your skin and stay there long after the screen goes dark. So turn down the lights, get comfortable, and let's begin. First, we travel into the heart of isolation with a story for anyone who has ever driven alone at night, trusting technology to guide them. This is the GPS from hell. Kevin was deep in the mountains of Colorado, 5 hours into a trip that had long since been swallowed by the night. The winding roads were pitch black, and his phone's GPS was his only guide. In 500 yards, turn left, the smooth, robotic voice announced. Kevin squinted into the darkness. Left? There was nothing there but a wall of dense forest. He dismissed it as a glitch and kept driving straight. That's when the GPS voice changed. It wasn't the calm, digital woman anymore. It sounded like a distorted recording, a scream muffled by water. Turn. Back. Now, he is in the back seat. Kevin's blood ran cold. He shot a glance at his rearview mirror. The back seat was empty. He let out a shaky laugh. Just a glitch, he muttered. The signal must be weak out here. Suddenly, his car sputtered and died. The headlights flickered once, then plunged him into total darkness. He fumbled for his phone. The GPS map was gone. In its place was a live video feed from inside his own car. And on the screen, he saw it. A pale, bloated hand was emerging from the gap between the seats, its fingers slowly, deliberately wrapping around his throat. Kevin looked down at his own chest, but there was nothing there. He was alone. He looked back at the screen. In the video, the hand squeezed. Instantly, he felt the pressure. He couldn't breathe. He was being strangled by something that only existed in the digital world, a ghost in the machine. As his vision faded, the garbled voice spoke one last time. You have arrived at your final destination. Next, we ascend to a place that should be safe. A high-rise apartment, far above the streets. But as you'll see, some horrors don't need stairs. This is the shadow in the window. Chloe lived on the 10th floor. She loved the panoramic view, especially during a thunderstorm. Tonight, a powerful storm was raging, and she was on her couch, taking photos of the brilliant lightning strikes to post online. Flash. A bolt illuminated the entire city. Chloe glanced at the photo she'd just taken. Her heart stopped. In the reflection on the window, a man was standing on her balcony. He was tall, wearing a soaking wet yellow raincoat and holding a heavy meat cleaver. But that was impossible. She was on the 10th floor. There was no balcony. She peered out the window. Nothing. Just the rain lashing against the glass, shaken. She told herself it was just a strange reflection. She took another photo to prove it. Flash. She looked at the new picture. The man was closer. He was no longer on a non-existent balcony, but was now pressed against the glass from the outside, his face contorted in a silent scream, 100 feet in the air. It's just a reflection, she whispered, her voice trembling. It's just a reflection. Determined to prove her own sanity, she decided to take one last photo. She aimed the camera at the window and pressed the shutter. Flash! The photo loaded onto her screen. The man in the yellow raincoat wasn't outside anymore. In the photo, he was standing directly behind her, his cleaver raised high above her head. Just then, Chloe felt a single drop of water hit her shoulder. Cold, freezing rain. She glanced up at the ceiling, looking for a leak, but it was dry. The water was dripping from a yellow sleeve that was hanging in the air right above her. For our final story, we venture into the ancient woods, where folklore isn't just a story, it's a warning. There's a rule in the Appalachian Mountains. If you hear someone whistling in the woods at night, no, you didn't. This is the Whistling Woods. Leo was camping alone, miles from any sign of civilization. Around midnight, as the fire crackled, he heard it. A cheerful, lilting whistle drifting from the trees. The melody was strangely familiar, something his mother used to hum when he was a child. He called out, his voice a little too loud in the silence. "Hello? Is someone there?" The whistling stopped. A moment later, a voice replied, perfectly mimicking his own. "Hello? Is someone there?" A chill snaked down Leo's spine. "Stop it," he yelled. "This isn't funny." The whistling started again, but this time, it wasn't coming from the woods. It was coming from right inside his tent. Leo spun around, flashlight beam cutting through the dark. The tent was empty. But then he saw the fabric of the tent wall bulging inward, stretched tight as if someone was pressing their face against it from the outside. A whisper slithered from the stretched canvas, still in his own voice. "I like your skin, Leo. It looks so much better than mine." In a single, violent motion, the tent was ripped open. Standing there was not a man. It was a creature of raw red muscle and exposed bone, glistening in the firelight. It had no skin. In its skeletal hand, it held a small whistle carved from what looked like human teeth. The creature smiled, a lipless grin, and Leah understood the horrifying truth. It didn't want to kill him. It wanted to wear him. Thanks for watching. If you survived tonight's stories, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Sleep well, if you can.